My name is Brandon and welcome to or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you like what you see in here, you're more than welcome to hit the subscribe button so you stay notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, let's get straight on with today's video. Hello and welcome back to Is That More Brandon. So in this video I'm going to be doing a review to episode 11 of Love Island. Now at the beginning of this episode, obviously we found out that both Ellie and Spencer were going to be choosing who they wanted to recouple up with as the newest bombshells. I mean, we already had bombshells, but these were like even more bombshells. So yeah, Ellie decided to do her little speech first, and she decided that she was going to couple up with this guy because she thought he was handsome, and she said that she thought that he hadn't found his match yet. So I was kind of expecting a bit of drama to kind of happen here because, yeah, like I said, you can't come in and say that with such a bold, like, confident voice if you genuinely didn't think that you thought you could get that turn off the head from that particular guy. So yeah, when she said that, I was thinking, okay, so which of the couples does she not think are as good or as strong as they actually are? So she decided to couple up with Ron, and then obviously Lana was a bit like, what the hell was going on? And then obviously Spencer, he kind of said the same thing and said the girl he was going to couple up with has had a lot of ups and downs in the villa and that she seems quite genuine. He chose Olivia, and I think she was a little bit surprised, but she did smile and she kind of seemed like she was happy with that choice. So I think it's good for someone like Olivia because she's already had her little chats with Tom, she's had her little chats with Aaron, she obviously had her brief moment with Harris, but I think it's nice for her to kind of start on a clean slate, see if there's potential with this new guy. And then in terms of the rest of the couplings, obviously it was the guys that got to pick a girl. So Shaq chose Tanya, Tom chose Zara, Kai obviously chose Danielle, Will chose Jessie, and then Aaron chose Lana. And he basically in his speech said, keep your head up, keep being yourself. And I think he kind of hinted at the fact that he knows Lana has a strong connection with someone in there, and that he's happy to kind of be in a friendship couple with her to kind of, yeah, be there for her when she needs, and also, yeah, for him to kind of close himself off, knowing that Lana was obviously wanting to get to know Ron that little bit better. Olivia basically just said, what an entrance, because obviously just out of nowhere these two new bombshells came in. And Ellie basically looked at Lana and said, we'll have a chat in a bit, like, it's all good, don't worry. With Lana basically saying to girls, I think, whatever happens, happens. Well, actually, I think she said that to Tanya, but yeah, whatever happens, happens. Ron and Ellie had a little quick chat. I think she kind of said to him, you came across really well, obviously you're a really good looking guy, and basically questioned what the situation is with him and Lana. He said that they're really close. And I think at this point she basically said that she didn't seem to see sparks flying. She actually called their like relationship dead before kind of going, oh sorry, that was a bit harsh, I meant to say da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, she obviously was trying to hold back, but she couldn't get like her inner thoughts to stay as inner thoughts, so she just kind of said what she thought. And yeah, she just said that she's quite quick at making decisions, with Ron adding that she is a good looking girl, like so far, but obviously he hasn't got to know her on the deeper level yet. And like I said, he said that things were still going well with Lana. Spencer and Olivia had their first chat, and she basically said that he's coming in at a really good time. I think purely that's because of the fact that she's lost Harris, so it's just, like I said, nice to have that bit of a clean slate. And he said that she seemed like she had a bit of a hard exterior, but that she's all goo on the inside. And then basically explained to him, well, I think he asked her what her dream date would be, and she said something like with the beach, with candles, good views, and he replied and said, you're talking my language. So it doesn't need to be anything so kind of super dramatic or super like fancy, it just needs to be good company, something chilled, and yeah, just getting on basically. In terms of the next chat, so Ron and Lana obviously had a quick catch up because she'd obviously had her man taken by another girl, and he said that she does seem like a nice girl. It needs to feel like a nuclear bomb in order to get him to sway towards her. And he basically just said to Lana that she is another test, and kind of joked about why he had to be such a catch, like all the girls seem to be going for him. So obviously they did have that little bit of a giggle, but yeah, I think Lana was kind of still a bit worried, like whether he was joking around or not, that yeah, potentially he could be stolen. And then Ellie, Olivia and Jessie had a quick chat. So Ellie basically explained that she's glad that she's here. Obviously she'd only been in the villa for 24 hours, and she explained to the two girls that she's in like the corporate business world, and she admitted that she kind of gets bored easily, that's not where she wants to be. And she just likes a tall, handsome guy. With Olivia, Tanyel and Lana, they all had a quick chat as well. Lana said that she's happy, and Tanyel said new boy Spencer is just a little bit posh for her. And Lana said that it's weird for a man to own a vibrator company, questioning whether it's something like a lady should do, because obviously it's something they use, not necessarily something that a guy would use. Will and Jessie had a quick chat as well, and I think he kind of messed up his words here. So she was like, oh, thanks for picking me, and he goes, oh, I didn't really have much choice. And she's like, what? And he was like, no, I meant like, I didn't have much choice, as in I knew I was only going to pick you, but he just phrased it wrong. Yeah, he basically, like, she said thank you for your speech, that was quite funny, and obviously he called her weird. And I think, I'm not sure who said it to who, but I think he said to her it'd be quite difficult for his head to turn. It seems like they're going in, I say, the right direction, but like I said, I'm still weary about Jessie as to what her real intentions are, but I won't keep repeating that. It's just kind of a, yeah, like I said, she's done the show before, and hopefully she's not messing Will around. So I think some of the girls were discussing new girl Ellie and new boy Spencer. So Jessie said that Ellie is a smart, gorgeous, nice girl, and Zara said to Shaq and Tanya that they looked good together. And obviously in the morning, we had the different chats going on as per usual. So Tanyel said that she slept like a baby. Kai said, call me daddy. Will had a good sleep, and Olivia basically said to Spencer, are you doing the bed? So he was like, yeah, absolutely. So she just got up and he was like, all right, cool, that's that sorted. I think with the boys chat, Shaq basically said to Spencer that Olivia is a good girl, you can't get anyone better. And Olivia said that her mood felt like she had definitely changed, with Ellie saying that Ron has really, really nice blue eyes. Ron also said to the boys that he did spend most of his time away from Lana. He needs to kind of give this new girl a chance. And Lana said, I'm sure we'll be back together soon, like when she was talking to the rest of the girls. So she kind of, yeah, like I said, she was kind of saying that in front of the Ellie girl who had just popped into the villa. Again, maybe she was a little bit awkward, but yeah, at the same time, if you know what you want, you just have to go for it. It's Love Island, not Friendship Island or Girl Island or whatever. And then for the Islanders, they were all treated to a croissant and a fruit date. I did kind of try and make notes on as many of the discussions as possible, but I did try and keep it short. So with Ron and Ellie, they did like a cheers, and she said, oh, I didn't look into your eyes, that's gonna be 7 years bad sex, with Ron adding, not with me. Little giggle there. Kai and Tanya both teasing each other, saying that they both liked each other more than they were actually giving off. Will and Jessie both adding they enjoyed cuddles. Shaq said to Tanya that he could see himself falling in love. Tanya said that a new guy would need to come in to turn her head, and he would need to be 1000% that guy. And yeah, Aaron and Lana said that they get on really well, there's obviously lots in common. Again, didn't really say if there was anything romantic between the two of them, but they at least solidified a friendship. So that's good, I guess. Ron and Ellie, so in continuation of their chat, she said that she seems to go for Essex boys, but they do seem to have a bit of a bad reputation. Spencer and Olivia, he said that he wanted to see her soft, soppy side, and she said that she is really, really affectionate, but it takes a while for her to get comfortable, because obviously with Tom it didn't kind of come naturally, and a different bombshell came in, kind of took him away from Olivia, so I feel like she's now closing herself off. Tom said to Zara that sometimes, like, he's too nice, but his head is all with her at the moment. So I think the thing here is he's telling Zara one thing and he's telling Olivia something else. He's saying to Olivia the door is still open, la la la, but then he's saying to Zara, I've chosen you. So he either just needs to man up and tell Olivia, I don't want to be like getting to know you right now, or something wrong needs to happen with Zara. He runs back to Olivia, and at that point Olivia's like, actually, you know what, I'm being moved on with Spencer. So yeah, I think that's the thing. Tom probably will have been best suited with Olivia, but she doesn't want to be a second option, so he will only run back to her if something happens with Zara. And then at this point Olivia, yeah, like I said, she'll just basically say, nah thanks, I'm with Spencer now. Yeah, Will and Jessie had a quick chat that she basically said that she's a family girl and she would love to be a mum one day. Shaq and Tanya, he said that he wanted to get to know all the little things about her. And then with Tom and Ellie, she basically pulled him for a private chat, and she basically said that nobody likes her socks, because obviously she's the only one that's wearing socks in the villa, adding that people seem to be quite desperate to be married off. Tom replied and said, like, drama seems to follow him everywhere, but a relationship is all about trust. And she added that he's quite lovely and tall. So maybe he doesn't want drama, maybe it's just because he's had 3, 4, 5 different girls interested in him, and he now just has to work out whether he's got a good vibe with someone, or whether he just fancies someone, or whether it's just a friendship. That is for him to work out and just basically make a decision of, I'm gonna have to cut these girls off, but this is the one I'm gonna focus on. And then with Tanyel and Lana, Tanyel basically said to her that
there's no need to kind of put another girl in a situation, and she's entitled to her own like opinion that, yeah, because Ron and Lana are so strong, there doesn't need to be that test with another girl. And Lana basically said that I can't blame the girl for wanting to choose Ron, probably because, yeah, like I said, she picked him for all the reasons that she did, and Ellie probably picked him for all the same reasons. And then Tom and Lana had a quick chat. Yeah, so I think Tom basically said to Lana, I think he asked her a question, said, does he only have eyes like on you? She said, yeah. And I think, I'm not sure who it was that said it, but one of them said that things can change in here. So obviously, like I said, they've been in the villa for nearly 2 weeks now. All the different couples, all the different bombshells, all the different dumpings. And yeah, that's the thing with the show. You think that you're going to find a strong couple, and then they become the weakest couple. Or you see a couple like Tanya and Kai that are developing, and they may actually be one of the front-running strong couples at the end. So we just don't know what's going to happen, but I think that's the thing of get to know everyone, speak to whoever you think you're going to have some sort of connection with. And if there's nothing there, dead it straight away. And if there is something, you got to get moving quick. And then right at the end of the episode, it was quite funny. Well, it wasn't funny for the two girls, but Lana obviously had a quick chat with Ellie. They went off to the day beds, and Ellie basically said, look, I'm really sorry for her entrance recoupling. It was obviously quite savage. And Lana basically brought up the fact of Ellie saying that Ron hadn't met his match, and basically said to her, what did you mean by that? Like, got straight to the point, like no giggling, no nothing. She was just like, what did you mean by that? And Ellie said that obviously it's her personal opinion so far of what she's seen of both Lana and Ron. And I think Lana basically said, well, is it from my side that you see that, or is it from his side? And she basically said both. And then she just said it didn't seem like the sparks were flying. And obviously, yeah, Lana in her head knows that Ellie called their relationship dead, so she's obviously not going to be on best terms with her. And also, she's stolen her guy. So yeah, it's kind of like a not very good situation there. Lana basically said that you've not seen it all. Obviously what gets shown on TV, or maybe what gets edited, is only part of what actually happens in the villa. And Ellie said that she was interested in getting to know him, and she said that she will get to know him for chats. And it's up to him to decide, and for the two of them to try and work out whether he's best suited for Lana or whether he's best suited for Ellie. So yeah, that was it for episode 11. I do hope you enjoyed the episode. And if you did, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. I will be back for another one very, very soon. And until then, thank you for watching, and goodbye.